The NBA is the world's most popular professional sports league. The NBA's prominence has resulted in billion-dollar teams. This has made teams too costly to purchase, necessitating an incredibly rich individual. Furthermore, since they are accountable for a team's success or failure, coaches and players are given much credit when it performs well. However, credit must be given to the club owners since success is impossible without effective administration and funding. The Boston Celtics and Los Angeles Lakers are two successful franchises. As a result, ownership is vital to a team's success. In this video, we have rounded up the top 15 richest NBA owners in 2022. Welcome to Streamify, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's start with number 15, Herb Simon, Indiana Pacers. Angolo $3.4 billion. He founded the Simon Property Group. Herb Simon has led the firm to profitability and scale throughout the years. This firm operates around 200 homes globally. However, the majority of them are located in the United States. Herb and his brother Melvin purchased the Indiana Pacers in 1983. Their investment expanded, and the Pacers are now worth $1 billion. Its roster includes stars like Paul George, Jermaine O'Neal, and Reggie Miller. Under Simon's ownership, the club hopes to build the franchise's next elite. Number 14, Gail Benson, New Orleans Pelicans. $3.8 billion Northwest. Gail Benson is a widow who owns the NFL's New Orleans Pelicans and Saints. After Tom Benson died in 2018, she inherited these brands. Furthermore, Gail is embroiled in a legal battle with her daughter for possession of these two businesses. Gail is an interior designer who has shown her business talents by launching a GMB racing team. It is a horse racing organization that was founded in 2014. In addition, Tom and Gail had been married for 14 years when Tom died. Number 13, Mark Cuban, Dallas Mavericks. NW $4.5 billion. Mark is the most well-known NBA owner. He is an outspoken and charming billionaire. He gained billions by founding Broadcast.com and selling it to Yahoo for $5.7 billion in 1999. Mark purchased the Dallas Mavericks in 2000, according to Marca. Mark has appeared in Mavericks games. He is also looking for strategies to enhance players. He also owns Luminate, a firm that provides lightning assistance in disaster-stricken regions. Number 12, Richard DeVos, Orlando Magic. NW $5.4 billion. He is the billionaire owner of Amway. Back in high school, he started marketing multipurpose cleansers. This is where he learned how to sell. He became a millionaire without even attending college. Richard purchased the Orlando Magic in 1991. Shaquille was in his debut season at the time. For the next 3 decades, the squad faced up against premier talent. O'Neal, Tracy McGrady, Dwight Howard, and Penny Hardaway were among them. Richard died in 2018, leaving the Orlando Magic franchise to his family. Number 11, Tillman Fertitta, Houston Rockets. $5.6 billion Northwest. Tillman understood from the start that he would succeed by drawing on his previous experiences. He previously worked at his father's seafood business. Tillman currently runs a restaurant franchise in Texas. Landry's Seafood House, Bubba Gump Shrimp, and Saltgrass Steakhouse are among them. Tillman is in the entertainment business and owns the Golden Nugget Casinos. He bought the Houston Rockets in 2017. He wants the squad to be an NBA champion and a championship contender. Furthermore, he intends to make the Houston Rockets his local club. Number 10, Anthony Ressler, Atlanta Hawks. $5.7 billion Northwest. Ressler owns the Atlanta Hawks and formed Apollo Global Management in 1990. He established Ayers Management the same year. Ressler also has a bachelor's and master's degree from Columbia University. In 2015, he purchased the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks are the NBA's most promising team. Since Ressler purchased the club, its value has grown. In addition, Ressler has a modest share in the Milwaukee Brewers baseball franchise. Number 9, Joshua Harris, Philadelphia 76ers. $5.7 billion Northwest. In 1990, Joshua Harris, Leon Black, and Mark founded Apollo Global Management. Harris is still in charge of the functioning of this $400 billion USD corporation. According to Forbes, Joshua Harris purchased a stake in the Philadelphia 76ers in 2011. Joshua Harris has increased the 76ers market value in recent years. He also holds a master's degree, which has aided him in positioning himself and understanding the sports industry. Joshua Harris also owns Crystal Palace FC and the Pittsburgh Steelers of the National Football League. Number 8, Tom Gores, Detroit Pistons. $5.9 billion Northwest. Tom Gores moved to the United States from Israel when he was 4 years old. Tom's fortune stems from his ownership of over 40 businesses. In addition, he owns more than $26 billion USD in assets in Platinum Equity and Equity Organization. Tom has been purchasing companies and turning them into successful ones. Platinum Equity and Gores purchased the Detroit Pistons in 2011. They control the whole company and plan to make it successful. Gores also developed a new headquarters and training facility for the team. Number 7. Mickey Arison, Miami Heat's $6.2 billion Northwest. Mickey Arison is the CEO of Carnival Corporation, the world's largest cruise line. He was born in Israel and immigrated to the United States with his father. Mickey took over the Corporation Corp, which his father started, and developed a fleet of more than 100 ships. In 1995, Mickey bought the Miami Heat. Following Mickey's purchase of the Miami Heat, the team has had tremendous success. It has 3 championships and has hosted the legendary Star Tournament. Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James, and Dwayne Wade were among the competitors. Number 6. Joseph Tsai, Brooklyn Nets, NW $8.4 billion. Alibaba Group's co-founder and vice chairman are Joseph. Tsai's funds come from the prominent business organization led by Jack Ma. Furthermore, Joseph is a Canadian of Taiwanese ancestry who excels at business. Joseph purchased 49% of the company in 2018 and the remaining 51% in 2019. Joseph has 2 degrees and is recognized for exploring and constructing businesses from the ground up. The Brooklyn Nets have a strong chance of winning a title in the next few years. Number 5. Ann Walton Crunk, Denver Nuggets, $9.1 billion Northwest. Ann Walton is the Walmart heiress and the wife of billionaire Stanley Crunk. Stanley Crunk is active in sports clubs because he can afford it. He is the owner of Arsenal FC according to Football. He also owns the Los Angeles Rams and the Colorado Rapids of Major League Soccer. Crunk's name is associated with several sports teams and plots of property across the globe. Ann Crunk owns the Denver Nuggets and the Colorado Avalanche of the National Hockey League. The Crunk family also owns ranches and real estate in the United States and Canada. Number 4. Robert Pera, Grizzlies Memphis, $14.4 billion Northwest. Robert Pera has a fantastic franchise. It also has a strong point guard in Ja Morant. Pera is a rich businessman who established Ubiquiti Networks. It is a manufacturer of wireless equipment. In addition, Ubiquiti Networks earned more than $1.2 billion USD in sales in 2021. Robert Pera is an electrical engineer who worked at Apple before founding Ubiquiti Networks 10 months later. He owns 75% of Ubiquiti Networks and is the world's youngest billionaire. Number 3. Jody Allen, Portland Trail Blazers, $20.3 billion Northwest. Paul Allen, who co-founded Microsoft with Bill Gates, died in 2018. He was Bill Gates' closest buddy and the smartest guy. He received a flawless SAT score of 1600 and pushed Bill Gates to drop out of Harvard. Furthermore, developing computers that have changed the way the world runs is a difficult task. In 1998, Paul paid $70 million USD for the Portland Trail Blazers. However, in recent decades, the value of the team has grown. After his death, his sister, Jody Allen, inherited the franchise. Aside from the Trail Blazers, she was in control of other businesses, including the NFL Seattle Seahawks. Number 2. Daniel Gilbert, Cavaliers Cleveland, $22 billion Northwest. Dan Gilbert is a well-known NBA franchise owner. He is also close to basketball icon LeBron James. Gilbert is not a likable figure, but you can't deny his effectiveness as a team leader and a savvy businessman. In addition, he ensured that LeBron was picked first overall and assembled a championship-winning team. With a net worth of more than $30 billion, Dan Gilbert is one of the NBA's wealthiest owners. He accumulated enormous money by establishing Quicken Loans. Furthermore, it is the world's largest and most lucrative mortgage lender. Number 1. Steve Ballmer, Los Angeles Clippers, $100 billion Northwest. Steve Ballmer is a former Microsoft CEO and one of the world's wealthiest people. Ballmer purchased the Clippers in 2014. This ushered in a new era of title contention and a strong desire to win championships for the club. Furthermore, Ballmer enjoys attending Clippers NBA games and keeping up with their season progress. Ballmer's money is flowing into the IT sector. He introduced his business passion and intelligence to the Clippers, which has led to their success. Furthermore, during Ballmer's ownership, the Clippers' valuation has climbed to $600 million, making this as another way for this wealthy owner to make money. This wraps up today's video. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, give us big thumbs and subscribe to the channel.